Hey Libra, welcome back to the channel. I'm just pulling the past energy. If this does resonate with you, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. One thing that's coming through straight away is that energy of a spiritual awakening. Something's happened to push you towards source, to awaken the inner God in self. It feels like there's been a period of restlessness, of stress, of having to fight for something to create some kind of change. With the Six of Swords in reverse, Hanged Man in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. Having to walk yourself out of some kind of illusion. Feels like this could have been something you've done alone. Having to create something, work your way. It's like getting yourself out of a rut. No one's coming to save you. You had to save yourself. It feels like this could have taken a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of physical energy. Having to take risks, take action, rely on yourself. There was a lot of hurt, deceit involved in some situation. Something was brought to light, something that maybe broke you but brought you home to yourself. Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. Bringing you to close out something here in the present moment. It's like whatever this chaos was, it's pushed you to a place of rest, having to surrender. That thing of when we're depressed, it's because we need deep rest. Feels like something really left you with no option but to have to take a stand for yourself, put yourself first, fill your own cup back up. In doing this, it's like you've done more than you realize. You've not just recharged yourself, but it's like healing some kind of generational pattern. Giving yourself permission to rest without guilt. It's like changing the narrative. That thing of we get what we do, we get what we are. There's been a lot of hard work put in here, physically, mentally. But it feels like it's pushed you to the understanding that you're worthy regardless of that. That you're ready to receive something. That you're whole by yourself. That you're good where you're at. That you're always worthy regardless of what you possess. That you choose when it's time. You choose when you're deserving of something. Regardless of if you receive it in that moment or not. But having that knowing that you are enough. Feels like this is tied to some kind of karmic situation. It feels like something generational. What's coming through is that that film Holes with Stanley Yelnuts, I don't know. With Madame Zeroni, and how I can't remember the guy. I always that had to take the pig up the mountain, or like it's like clearing bad karma, righting your ancestors' wrongs, healing something with love, treating yourself with that unconditional love. Maybe situations have been brought to you to open your heart, to put you in a place of service. Either way, it feels like you've closed out more than what you realise, that the work you've put in, it's not just about the physical result, but something in the spiritual, something bigger than yourself. That maybe it's like you could have put more work into something than you've even consciously realised. Something's had all of your energy, complete focus, and it was needed so you could let go. The Chariot. It's like a weight's been lifted, the path's been cleared, that you're going to realize just how much work you've put into something or what you've actually done. It's like you could have had intention to do one thing, but you've actually been healing something else simultaneously. Something's about to be successful in a way that's bigger than what you realize, in terms of not just physically, but a complete shift. And this feels like something that has been cleared for future generations. It's like breaking a generational curse, that kind of energy. Yeah, King of Pentacles. It's like this is going to affect you and yours in the physical moving forward. You could have been experiencing some kind of lack, some kind of fight to have to attain something, fight to create something, feeling like there's just always some kind of resistance. This is about to lift. Some of you is like going from that energy of poverty to literally taking over the physical. This is coming through like that cappy energy with the Devil card. This could be in terms of generational wealth. It's like unlocking something, clearing some kind of abundance block. Some of you are aware of this. Some of you it's like you're aware, but you're not really aware until it's like you realize who, it's like a remembrance of who you actually are. That it wasn't anything that you was actually doing wrong necessarily in this life, or wrong in general, or that you needed to do more, or that you wasn't working hard enough, or that something was wrong within you. But there was a lesson to be learned here, and it feels like there has been lessons within these lessons, and one of the lessons is to be mindful of your circle, of who you surround yourself with and why. And it feels like this could have been a long and painful lesson in terms of lots of situations coming in to teach you the same thing, not being able to get away from it, feeling like you keep attracting the same annoying situation or heavy situation. And it's like you can't mistake this. You're never gonna not see this kind of situation coming in again because of something you've gone through. And that needed to happen to protect what it is that's about to appear, what has appeared. This is present energy in terms of finances, in terms of whatever you're creating in the physical, whatever you're building, some kind of legacy. 1152. Yeah, it's like you was asleep to something, that it's like you had to get burnt maybe one too many times because you wasn't sure. It feels like asking source for evidence to reveal something to you. It's like your ancestors snitching on someone, showing you someone's true colours, someone's true intentions. It's like if you want this for the long term, if you want to be happy in terms of, it's like protecting your family, the energy of your family. How you'd only want people with good intentions around those that you truly love. It's like having that love for yourself. If you wouldn't want them around your loved one, why would you put them around yourself unless you're energetically stating that you don't love you? It's like something had to be cleared because of what's coming in. And it feels like this may have been delayed because you needed clarification. It's like it was too painful to accept. Whether this is a friendship, whether this is business, whatever, romance, there's something here that was going to get in the way of your victory, of your stability moving forward. It's like to get to this point, it feels like it's taken a lot of time, it's taken a lot of courage, it's taken a lot of strength, it's taken a lot of hard work physically. 8 of Pentacles, strength, 10 of Cups. But something needed to be brought to the light. You needed to process something and fully accept, so that there was no risk of you falling back into some old pattern or entertaining some toxic relationship, whatever kind of relationship that was. It's like continue to protect your energy, look after your spiritual health. It's like things that could be being sent in to confuse you, to distract you. Be mindful of who's coming in to communicate with you at this time. That thing of we always get the biggest distractions when there's about to be some kind of level up. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords. There's no need to overthink. You know the truth. It's like you, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. You've seen the truth. You've heard the truth. It's been spoken to you, or it's been whispered into your ears by your ancestors. You know exactly what's going on here. You've seen it, maybe in dream state, maybe in meditation, in prayer. You know the truth of something. And it feels like it's not even that much of a thing to let go of, but it just feels like a nostalgic thing. Oh, it's a shame. Feels like it even stems from maybe immature thoughts. Like a friend that keeps stabbing you in the back, but it's like, oh, like that's my day one or whatever. It's like there's something that you want it to be a certain way. It's like looking for the potential in things. It's like ride or die kind of energy. But it's like with whatever this energy is, it's like ride or die. Or like dying as you ride. There's something here about this person wouldn't come and back you in the same way that you've been backing this person, or that you want to back this person, or that you care for this person. You see this person as family. They see you as a way up or a way in. Or maybe it's like they do see you as a blessing, but it's not for the reasons that you'd maybe like, in terms of what you can do for them. You know what this is, the Moon, Temperance, Nine of Swords. Be mindful of how you feel when you're around certain energies. It's like your body's telling you. Two more. Eight of Cups. Hermit. Eight of Swords. Just give me two more on these two before I move forward. Thanks. Six of Cups. King of Swords. Okay. I'm just going to say it how it's coming through. Something's here is meant to be pissing you off. It's like something's coming through to annoy you to the point that you switch off from it. It's like, when's enough enough? When can you not take any more? When are you going to put yourself first completely? It feels like you may have already done this. You may have already seen what's draining your energy and set boundaries with this. But it feels like it's all saying, no, like we're going to really like knock this in. It's like the bigger the event, the more that kind of gets registered. It's like, don't wait for something to get better. Don't wait for someone to change. It feels like as much as you're aware that that you need to be careful of someone, or that somebody's not fully on your team in some way, even though they say they are, that there could still be some wishful thinking, some kind of wishful thinking, looking for someone's potential, waiting for the storm to pass. Oh, well, they'll get it in a bit, or in a few months they'll understand, or as they evolve they'll understand. It's like, what if they don't evolve? What if they don't ever understand? Are you going to wait to find that out? It feels like Source is making something too painful, too much of a whirlwind for you to be able to pace it out. It's like, let this go. It's time to surrender to the storm, to go within. This feels like family or somebody you just have a strong emotional attachment to. It's like Source is pushing this truth in your face so hard you can't see it. You can't not see it. You can't look anywhere else. It's like, as much as you could try and put yourself in delusion or try and put yourself to like go into some kind of positive thinking, looking at the best outcome for you and this person, or you and whatever this energy is. It's like, no, it's going to keep coming through as what you already know, because the quicker you deep it, the quicker you register it and accept it, the quicker you can cut cords with this. And that's really what you need to do in order for things to balance out in the physical. Maybe in terms of finances, maybe in terms of something else in the physical. 2 of Pentacles, Death. Okay. You and my clarifiers, you come back. Ten of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, future energy. Again, this is just potentially future energy. What could happen based on what you choose to do. It's like that you do let this go. There's potential for you to let something go. As soon as this weight's put down, as soon as something's accepted, it's like the pain's in holding on, not in letting go. As soon as something's been released, something's been let go of, it's like something's going to instantly balance out in the physical. Something's going to feel brighter, lighter. There's going to be some kind of change. Changes that are connected to things you've asked for, things you've dreamed for. To do with some kind of long-term stability, long-term fulfillment. Clarify the last 3. This is a whole separate thing, I feel, to put this. Yeah. One more under the 5. Okay. Future energy. Complex. It's a lot of this depends on this, that depends on that. There's a risk you need to take, a way you need to liberate yourself. It's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of emotional discipline. It's going to mean you shining your light, putting yourself in the spotlight. People may be projecting or letting you know that it's like you're too big for your boots. People could be making you feel like you're feeling yourself a bit too much. It feels like this is a lesson. This is something you're here to do. Something you're here to learn how to do, to be strong, to be confident, to be strong in yourself, trusting in yourself. And it's like there's something you know you need to do, taking a leap of faith. It feels like something playful, something that when you think of would light up your whole being, your inner child. Something that immediately puts you in that parasympathetic place. And it's the key to what you desire in terms of your foundations, in terms of how you want some kind of family unit, some kind of community. 444. And it's almost the lighter decision, the happier decision. But there's something that may be making you feel like it's a stupid idea. Maybe this is others. It's the key to a transformation, key to a happy home, key to like-minded community. But it means being audaciously confident, standing in your truth, your audacity, your quirkiness, your whatever you want to call it. Letting others think what they think, not worrying about outside opinion, because it feels like that's what it's going to take for you to fully take this leap of faith, to accept this transformation. It feels like you've already put work into this, but then it's like doing all the work behind closed doors, but not, it's like put the spotlight on yourself at this time. There's a dream, there's a vision that you want to manifest, and the answer to that is in letting go and fully just showing up in all of your light, regardless of opinion. Whatever this emotion is, this fear is, it's like this is one of the potential energies, like for the future. 4 of Wands, happy family, success, community. The 4, it's a very happy, joyful, playful energy. But there's a potential for some kind of emotion with this King of Cups, this Page of Cups, and this 5 of Pentacles to hold you back. It's like you've seen through some kind of illusion already. 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Something that's bothered you, that's kept you in some kind of distress or some kind of overthinking for however long. It's like you've seen the truth of a situation, you can't unsee it. This is something that's been continuously shown to you because it's important for you to cut ties with whatever this is so that you can spring forward into this new beginning. The key to the abundance, the key to like your answers and everything is in this emotion. That it's not about doing anything, it's not about like at this specific point, it's like there's always going to be more to be done. But it's not about something you need to do right now, it's something you need to find the courage to do it. Be scared and do it anyway. To make a promise to yourself that you're going to do something regardless how you feel about it. Because it's like once you take action on this thing, it's actually nothing but bliss. But the fearing, it's like that bungee jump energy. Like at the top, you're going to be freaking out. But once you fall, it's like, ye fucking are. And there's something about that. Ace of Swords. It's like stand in your truth. It may be heartbreaking. It may be scary. It may be overwhelming. But you're going to overcome them obstacles. The Moon, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords, Chariot, 6 of Wands. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitation to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. It's like those fears are there to be felt. There's power in that fear. It's like there can't be fear where there's love. When you feel that fear coming up, it's like drop into the breath and channel that, like breathe through your heart. Intentionally expand your heart as you breathe. Come into that place of love. Affirm something, then take action. It's like master your emotions. But it's like be kind to yourself. Don't dismiss how you're feeling. But it's like if someone was feeling that way, scared or frightened or vulnerable, what would you say to them? What would you do? It's like do that for yourself, say that to yourself, and then get on with it. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship, charming, self-confident, passionate, restless, the Prince of Spring. The Crow, 24. Since Crow is the keeper of sacred law, Crow can bend the laws of the physical universe and shapeshift. This ability is rare and unique. Few adepts exist in today's world, and fewer still have mastered Crow's art of shapeshifting. This art includes doubling or being in two places at one time consciously, taking on another physical form and becoming the fly on the wall to observe what is happening far away. The Europeans that came to Turtle Island were named the Boat People by Slow Turtle. Even with the knowledge of alchemy possessed by certain boat people, none had ever seen the powerful shape-shifting of shamans who utilize Crow medicine. Children are taught to behave according to the rules of a particular culture. Most orthodox religious systems create a mandate concerning acceptable behavior within the context of worldly affairs. Do this and so, and you will go to heaven. Do thus and so, and you will go to hell. Different formulas for salvation are demanded by each true faith. Human law is not the same as sacred law. More so than any other medicine, Crow sees that the physical world and even the spiritual world as humanity interprets them are an illusion. There are billions of worlds. There are an infinitude of creatures. Great Spirit is within all. If an individual obeys Crow's perfect laws as given by the Creator, then at death he or she dies a good medicine death, going on to the next incarnation with a clear memory of his or her past. Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that Crow sees simultaneously the three fates, past, present and future. Crow merges light and darkness, seeing both inner and outer reality. If Crow medicine appears in your card spread, you must pause and reflect on how you see the laws of the Great Spirit in relation to the laws of humanity. Crow medicine signifies a first-hand knowledge of a higher order to right and wrong than that indicated by the laws created in human culture. With Crow medicine, you speak in a powerful voice when addressing issues that for you seem out of harmony, out of balance, or out of whack, or unjust. Remember that Crow looks at the world with first one eye and then the other, cross-eyed. In the Mayan culture, cross-eyeds had the privilege and duty of looking into the future. You must put aside your fear of being a voice in the wilderness and call the shots as you see them. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, your sense of feeling alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true Crow people says to be mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present, and future in the now. Shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. Page 134, 135. So it's like there may be something you feel guided to speak up about. And it's like a knowing, it's like stand in your truth, especially now more than ever. I'm not going to go there because I know when I can go there, I'll go there and I'll be here for another 2 hours going all the way there. But it's just like stand in your truth. Are you doing what you're doing because it's right to you or because someone else said you should do it? And remember what you choose to do. I'm going to go on a rant. I've got to get off of here because I can't even go do it with my storage, guys. It's running out. Yeah, do what you feel is best. And remember what you choose to do is your karma. Nobody else's karma. So if someone tells you to do something and you do it because they told you to do it, and then it goes downhill or something happens, or it's like you're upset about it, I can't believe such and such made me do this. It's like no one made you do it if you chose to do it. Of course there's situations where things happen out of our control, but remember everything's a choice. It's like we can't complain about things that we are voluntarily doing ourselves just because someone told us to do it but we don't agree with it. Well, we can, but alright, I'm going to go before because I can feel it. It's coming. I'm going to rant.